We're gonna just do a formal introduction. We have a guest today.
You gotta let them know it's the Backwoods.
It is the Backwoods, you're right?
Welcome to the campfire. We got a guest around the campfire. Very special guest.
You know, very this family right here on this blood.
Man,
This blood.
You already know.
We have the entrepreneur, the CEO, the man himself, my cousin Rico, the owner of Tribe X Apparel. Now, for those of you who may not know or just now tuning in, just now meeting this guy, Rico, could you please explain, just introduce yourself a little bit for me?
Sure, man. So, like Kadri said, family of the show. I grew up in Fort Lauderdale. Didn't get to see Kadri too often because they were always in Germany and Arizona.
All over the world. We had to travel a little bit.
All over the world. But, you know, family is family. And obviously, once y'all made that move to South Carolina, it was a lot closer to me. But anyway, I'm from Fort Lauderdale. Grew up down there. Came to Tampa for college. Came to USF. And I still live in Tampa currently, so it's like my second home. But from there, I got a degree in business.
Okay.
Spent some time as a financial advisor, still working that profession by day. And by night, I transform into Rico, the entrepreneur, the CEO.
Okay, so he takes
all
off
that
the
good
mask.
stuff.
hero. I was just about to say that.
He put on a mask and a cape, and next thing you know,
out comes some fly ideas,
Really?
bro. So that's really what it is. And I came up with the brand 3 years ago, and you know, started with a couple hats, a few, you know, simple designs. Q helped me out. I drew up the logo, and Q put it in the action for me via whatever the hell he uses, Photoshop or however.
You know, I try to do my thing, man. But you know, let's not focus on that.
Yeah, let's keep it on you.
We'll keep this on
you, bro, man.
Right.
Hey,
we'll keep this on
you'll
you.
notice I like to spread the wealth, man. It ain't all me. I wouldn't be here without you know, a support system like you fine gentlemen sharing content.
Oh yeah.
You know, helping out with
Always.
logos, designs. So, you know, I got to spread the love. But yeah, drew that logo. Q whipped it up for me, and we've been moving and making progress ever since, man. So that's me in a nutshell.
Okay. So let me ask you this question. Because you know what comes with the come up is what we like to call, well, I think universal is a little bit of struggle. A little bit of struggle. Are there any behind the scene moments when you were first getting into this that maybe a lot of people want to know? Like, you know, with when you post your designs, you post your graphics, you post the product, you know, everybody sees the final end of it. Is there any can you tell us a little bit about the behind the scenes, the come up process, the process on your end? What was it like?
Yeah, man. I mean, really, it's just trial and error because I got my degree in business, but I'm no fashion guru or, you know, it's a lot involved in it. But I probably say, you know, a lot of people don't see me actually drawing designs, me actually stitching these sweatshirts I just dropped. I didn't know how to sew 4 or 5 months ago, but I mean, I had to make.
I remember you was telling me when you had a bunch of products all over the place.
Yeah. So had to learn how to sew, man, and try to save some money. But people don't see that I'm really in here at the fabric store getting thread, and bought a sewing machine and watched a YouTube video to learn how to sew.
So you put in the work.
Oh, that's my
yeah.
Give that about 3 years. He's gonna have his bachelor's,
pictures, all that,
and embroidery. He's gonna have his bachelor's. He gonna
be the GOAT. Putting other people on. You just started that you gotta put in the work yourself too.
What about some highlight moments?
Yeah.
What about some highlight moments? What do you think was some of the moments that you just officially just broke? Like, all right, this is it. We in the game now. We can do something with this right here. You tell us about some of the moments.
Yeah, man. I mean, really, probably one recently I had, you know, I don't know who the listening audience is, but, you know, if you listen to any gospel rap music or gospel hip hop,
who's that one rapper you tried to put me on? This is one gospel rap. Kendall, who you try to put me on? Or hey,
gospel rap?
Hayes. Yeah, who? It was like some dude.
I forgot. That was probably a while ago.
Because the thing was, he could snap too.
He's pretty much going off.
Hold on, I know you probably. Hey, name some of them gospel rappers real quick.
On my side, I know Lecrae.
Yeah,
like
that's Lecrae. That's who I'm thinking of right now.
Yeah, he did a joint with Ty Dolla $ign a while back.
Okay, got a little Ty Dolla $ign. Oh yeah, that's a hit.
But yeah, I think a couple months ago now. If you don't listen to his music, I kind of grew up because my granddaddy is a preacher and my uncles, they loved, anything that was kind of on the edge of not quite gospel, not quite too secular, as the church folks like to call it. But they was rocking with this guy named Diedrich Hatton, and long story short, he was on like whatever that show on, that reality show was on, like whatever. It's one of them gospel reality shows.
The one with TD Jakes and all that?
Pastors of Hollywood. Yeah, it might have been TD Jakes was on there. Might have been like Pastors of Hollywood or something like that. Okay. But anyway, Diedrich Hatton is the guy's name, and he makes great music. But his stylist basically reached out to me via Instagram, and I thought it was a scam, bro. I thought they was like trying to get over, because they called me on my phone. Like they didn't DM me. Well, actually, let me backput. I'll give y'all the whole story.
All right. Okay. So step one.
First and foremost, step one. Another one of my cousins, he was like, "Bro, Diedrich Hatton's wife posted, a link in her story to, young Black designers to kind of get at them, see, what's going on, and they'll choose somebody." So long story short, I was like, okay, bet, I'll go ahead and shoot my shot. So I sent the little DM to the story, right? Some little wavy hands, the wavy hand emojis.
Oh yeah, Lecrae.
And yeah, so I'm like, she got like 100, 200,000 followers. I'm like, she probably ain't gonna check this or whatever. So fast forward, like the next day, I go back to see if I got a response. It says seen. So no response. It says seen. So I'm like, oh well, she just saw it and didn't think nothing of it. So a couple of days go by, and I end up getting a call from California while I'm at work. And I'm like, I only know one person in California, but that's my dog, and I got his number saved, so he ain't calling from no random number. But they left me a voice message and basically was saying, this is Diedrich Hatton's people, blah blah blah. And so my cousin who told me about it, the man is like the ultimate prankster, ultimate like schemer, bruh. So I was like,
you thought he was
this
playing.
nigga probably trying to play me, right? So I was like, you know what? F it. I'm gonna just see what it's all about. So I'll call him back or whatever. And they're like, yeah, we love your stuff. We saw this on Instagram, blah, blah, blah. When can you come down? And I'm like, I'm in Florida. I can't come to LA.
Matter of fact, you did. So that was okay. So that was that when you went out to LA.
No. So I went to LA a while back before this. But this was like a month, well, probably like 2 months ago now.
Okay.
But they was like, we want to meet with you, blah blah blah. I'm like, I can't really come right now, but I can send some stuff. They was asking me, can I mail it? I was like, yeah, that's no problem. And long story short, man, sent it out their way, and they filming a movie. Actually, it's called, I forget what the movie is called. I want to say it's not God's Not Dead or something like that. But anyway, I ended up sending them.
Matter of fact, I had to do an essay on that. I had to take a graduate.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
I remember that.
That movie, man. Matter of fact, it was a good movie. It was a good movie, but I didn't appreciate it because I had to write a paper on it after I was done watching it. But it was a good movie. I ain't gonna lie. It was, matter of fact, it was kind of fucked up at the end. I ain't gonna lie. They did them dirty at the end.
All right. Yeah, I ain't seen it.
Hey, look.
I ain't seen it.
Look, I ain't gonna ruin the movie. You just gonna know at the end. You gonna. You're gonna see the light of God. I promise.
Bet. I'm gonna check it out. But the title of the movie is something in that context. But anyway, they sent me the pictures the next day and was like, all on Dietrich Hatton's story and whatnot. He wearing the "I Wish Heaven on All My Enemies" bomber that I had dropped.
Oh, I saw that.
And now it's just a matter of time waiting till they air it. So they was filming it in August, and you know how movies take like a year to be finalized.
Yeah,
so
take a little minute.
Sometime 2020.
Oh, they're gonna be on TV. You know, my mama gonna ask for a jacket. I want you to go ahead and get ready for that.
Yeah, was that a limited edition jacket?
As soon as she see that on TV, she gonna be like, "Let me get a jacket."
But that was my very last one because I had dropped those.
Like 2-3.
Probably like end of 2018, like around December, November last year. I had dropped those, and I had one last medium in like August when they hit me up, and I was like, "What size you wear?" And they was like, "Medium." I was like, "Bet." This was my last one anyway.
Okay,
so
right.
Look.
Right, everything worked out. Everything happened for a reason.
Yeah.
You ain't wore the short or nothing like that too. So they look. The last ones. I make hats too, so sometimes that last little bit of product, you see that fit. You're like, let me go ahead and put one on. You didn't do that to it, did you? Before you
Nah. That was sitting in the stash, bro. That was sitting in the stash. Right. It ain't worn.
I'm about to say I don't have it. Like, let me ask you this: you ever had somebody try to buy it off you in public?
Ooh, because they are that fire now.
Somebody hit me with that one time, bro. So I'm pretty sure you had it before now, right?
I don't think I had nobody ask to buy it off me. I'd have had like multiple people within the same day come up and be like and compliment me and be like, "Yo, where'd you get that type?"
One
of
them
stuff.
was the blessings hat. Whoever got my blessings hat, I'll buy it.
Oh, the
the denim joint.
Okay.
That's how everybody started. That's when I kept. That's when all of a sudden I was like, bro, everybody wants to know over here.
Yeah, your shit was popping up in Charleston. Oh my god,
they were getting upset. They was getting mad at me for providing them the plug. They was like, "Let me get a hat Q." I'm like, "That's not me. You got to go to Tribex." Who's this?
Right? You got to do your research.
I'm like, okay.
Got to do that. And that was when I was just doing hats.
Right. You don't expand it. You don't want the hats, bandanas. You got the shirts.
Right.
Sweatshirts.
A little bit of everything.
Now, when you come with the joggers with the zipper, that's when I'm gonna know.
You coming with the joggers? Hold up. You coming with the joggers?
Hey, Q, don't be giving out too many top secret.
I was. And what was crazy, you revealed yourself unless you told me because I was BSing. I was over here thinking about my Adidas joggers. You got the zippers?
You got the zip?
Hey, man. Well, I got to keep everything.
Look, we gonna put a long sense of beef over this part. We gonna put a long sense of beef on this.
They gotta take all this part out.
We gonna take a long sense of beef.
Oh my god,
delete.
So fire, bro.
Ooh,
I can see it now.
Oh no,
well, I can't see it because he's a great artist, but I can imagine.
No.
I'm sensitive about my stuff, man. In the words of Erykah Badu.
Hey, that's how it should be. That's how the greats are.
Clean. That's all I can say about that.
Yeah, man.
You got any events you plan on attending coming up, or any shoots coming up?
I'm always doing shoots, bro. I'm actually working with this girl. She's a model in Orlando, which is like 45 minutes from Tampa, but I got something lined up with her. I got a pop-up shop that I'm probably going to be doing at the top of December here in Tampa. So I got a few things in the work, but I'm always shooting, whether it's just me, wifey, whoever, trying to get these pictures in.
Now, first
video, content, whatever.
What y'all blowing up on social media at the wedding.
Right?
Look, if I would have known y'all that did that, I would have put some leg into it. I appreciate the 3-second clip, but that was all that was needed, bro.
Hey, man, I'm still mad at Todd for wearing a jabot fit.
Fresh out.
Todd is my brother for everybody. Todd is my brother.
But the Jimmy
Jazz. Was it clean though?
It was a clean one, bro. It was an $80 shirt now.
80?
It was about the $80 shirt itself now. That was the high quality.
But everybody know, bro. This wasn't no courthouse wedding, bro. You wear a blazer, some slacks, a tie.
I'm trying to tell
whatever.
Right?
Dress shoes.
Fashion weddings.
Bro, Big Cuz came through thugging.
He was like, yo, I'll be comfortable.
He came through Big Cousin for real, for real.
Some metallic gold.
Like, y'all know how
I'm telling you, going in.
I don't know what them shoes was.
They was clean though.
It looked like a Coogee fit from 2005.
Oh, the retro?
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, but I remember that because matter of fact, that brunch, that shit was popping. I ain't gonna lie, that bread pudding. Oh no, they said it was French toast, right?
Well, yeah. I think it was French, it was kind of like a mix between both, actually, I guess.
That was bread pudding to me. I was like, okay.
It was good.
It was all right because I took a plate. See, I showed out a little bit because I took a bite while I was getting it on my plate, and I was like, all right, it's decent. Yeah, I was like, my grandma could do a little something. I said, I remember you though. You know,
right, it was really good.
I said, I remember this stuff.
All right. So, what inspires you to get back on you? What inspires you? What's been your inspiration?
What's been going on? What's been making you tick right now? What's been making
everything, man? Everything. I mean, between music, I'll see something on IG that's inspirational. Obviously, listening to lyrics, like I said, with the music.
You just put out a beat tape, didn't you?
You put out a beat
tape just now.
Oh, we got no
musician. Like a couple weeks ago.
Another musician.
My cousin go hard.
Did I put out a mixtape?
Yeah. Bro, this runs the family, bro. My cousin go hard.
Well, you didn't even let me know, bro.
I'm sorry.
What about the music?
Yeah, you didn't even let me know. I thought you just out here on your fashion tip. Now I know you in the music game, bro. You a jack of all trades.
We some hustlers.
God,
yeah, bro. I do what I can, bro. I've been making beats since I was like 18.
Yeah.
So
damn.
I mean,
I ain't know 18, but nah, Rico go hard now. I'm playing a little something.
Yeah.
I'm surprised y'all ain't collab yet. What you waiting on?
I'm not the Dre. It's Detox.
It's Detox. Now, don't get it confused. Making beat, I don't make nothing else. Actually, my boy dropped the mixtape. I produced the song on the mixtape, so it wasn't my mixtape fully produced. Yeah, so I got a track on there. So
which one was
y'all can check it out. It was so my boy's name is Deuce Moncrief _ Deuce DUCE Moncrief.
That's his IG title, his handle. Okay.
Yeah, and the project name is On Demand. And it's on like Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff. But I produced the joint. I think it's track number 2 called Queen. So had a nice little sample that I got.
Track number 2 is an important track.
Hey, shout out to Absol.
Because number 1 got to come in, but number 2 got to really, number 2 got to be the hitter.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about. What's some more inspirations? I know you got the music. You were talking about music. What's more inspirations?
Well, I'm blown away right now.
For
real, like I ain't know all that. I'm blown away. Like shit, god damn, this nigga's amazing.
Yeah, I'd probably say outside of music and IG travel, because I mean the brand is based on diversity, man. So every time I'm able to jump on a plane and slide somewhere, man, it's been eye-opening.
Gotta secure the bag. Secure the bag alert. Major bag alert. You heard? Yeah. We slurred. Yes, sir. Explain the kid the flame. You know, dope man. Burning smack. All that. On my mama, this is Carolina. When I die, let me down on her. Going out while I'm counting commas. I'm a monster in Guatemala. On my mama, this is Carolina. When I die, let me down on her. Going out while I'm counting commas. I'm a monster in Guatemala. My vehicle did a 360. Miss Carter, honey, did with me. The shorty, she smell like a chimney. Drop the top, she showed me her titties. She told me she only like ballers. I was hoping to throw with some water, and now that bitch dripping like faucets. Kick her out, I'm on some bullshit. Was dreaming I had me a Maybach, American cash for the foreign. Don't worry how fast I was going. Just know that the gas, man, I'm on it. If it's about money, then phone me. Don't fuck with hoes, that's phony. Step back like Kobe. Get away, you don't know me. My wrist and neck on froze. I just met your hoe. She always call my phone. Nigga, bitch, fetch that bone. I skirt on chrome. Skip bag, get gone. Run through a check like I'm Carl Lewis. The money out here and I get to it. The fuck is you doing? You still losing. I got on 3 rings like Ron Stewart. A new baby chain like Mike Jordan. And the baby blue jays is all Mike sporting. Trade them in for the fives though, cause the fire on me all the time. So got the long arm like Rondo. Kick back like Taekwondo. Yeah, get the guap, nigga, get the guap. Get it, yeah, get the guap, nigga, get it. On my mama, this is Carolina. When I die, let me dine on her. Going out while I'm counting commas. I'm a monster in Guatemala. On my mama, this is Carolina. When I die, let me dine on her. Going out while I'm counting commas. I'm a monster in Guatemala. Guatemala. I ride for my motherfucking niggas. Most likely I die beside a bitch in a prison. Her weave on my extension. I'm on Dota and I'm floating. She soaking, I'm Picasso every time I go to stroking. Put on the spikes and I run up a check. A nigga gon' ball then cut down the net. Niggas is foul but ain't got a tech. Losing the game and blaming the ref. You Sunday through Saturday. Nigga you weak. I cook up and bag a plate. Nigga I eat. So good. I ain't ever starving, I can hear the meals calling. I can see a bitch often, I'm a dog, but I don't dog it. Pussy perfect, diamonds flawless, talking purpose with some water. Aquafina, sauna, Fiji, got night fever like the BG. 3D and HD the diamonds, yo shaking, I stop on my shining. Baby, I'm covered in money, my pictures be looking so crowded. If you ain't talking to check, then how the fuck is you signing? Go to sleep counting in bed, wake up and then I keep counting. Whoa. Get the guap, nigga. Get the guap, get the guap. Get the guap, I get the guap. I make it flip, I don't never flop. Get the guap, bitch, I get the guap. Get the guap, bitch, I get the guap. Get the guap, bitch, I got the guap. I make it flip, and I don't never flop.
Get out of Florida. As well. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. But I'm going to DR, going to Toronto, going to Paris, London, getting to see, the different skin tones of the people around the world outside of Florida and the US, man. It's just been helpful in pumping in more ideas for the brand. So yeah, I'd probably say that's the other thing that inspires me to make stuff to celebrate the diaspora and other minorities around the world, man.
What made you like? Because I remember when you sent me over the concept of Tribe X and you were telling me about the whole concept behind it. Like, what was the defining moment that helped you, like, that made you think, like, all right, this is what I wanted to represent? Was there like a story, a background, or like a defining moment behind there, or was it kind of just like spare the moment, like this a good conversation amongst friends kind of thing? Like, how did that picture behind Tribe X become the defining, like that became the company?
Yeah.
Hold up.
Breaking up.
What about now?
Yeah, you're good now. Apple's trying to hold it back right now.
They don't want us to be great, man.
Right?
They giving out the secrets.
They getting on to something. We gotta slow them down a little.
Yeah.
Whoa, niggas.
Technology, man. They be with the bullshit from time to time.
My quote is, I love technology till it don't love me.
Right.
Yeah. What kind of phone y'all using over there? They probably trying to say get that iPhone 11 or whatever the hell.
Right. I got an XR over here.
They want you to upgrade, bro. I got an 8. I got an 8.
So I'm glad I ain't got mine, because I got a 7 Plus. So I ain't trying to be caught nowhere.
Yeah, they gonna get us soon, Q, because you got the 7S and I got an 8.
Okay, yeah, we next.
They coming for y'all next.
Yep.
Who you got? You got T-Mobile? Who you with?
Me, I got I think I got Sprint.
Oh, nah.
Shout out to Verizon.
Yeah, you pay a lot for that service. that's a high quality. That's
you right.
That's Blu-ray.
You better everything baby free.
You got that Blu-ray.
He said I got that Blu-ray. Damn. Come on, iPhone. Quit messing with us, man. We trying to get this important, crucial part. Let us get it.
Hold on.
Is it working now?
Hold up, mic check.
Damn.
Yep, I'm here.
All right. And we back.
All right, what was the question you asked?
Question we were going on to, man, I don't know.
Tribe, the name.
The name Tribe. Thank you so much, bro. That's why you're here right now.
Hey, man, Apple, this connection don't want us to be great. Sprint.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Apple and shit. Yeah, they're gonna get us next, bro.
Yeah, they gonna get us. But the brand name wasn't. It was just like something that I always been interested in, man. Like if I ain't cooking, if I ain't making beats, if I ain't designing stuff, I'm watching like stuff on race and socio politics and all that good stuff. So it's just interesting, man. Like an interesting topic to me. So, making something that represented, minorities primarily, and it's not excluding anybody, but you know what I'm saying? All the big brands are pretty much European focused, white centric, you know what I'm saying? And I love white people just like anybody else. But I was just like, coming from a black man's point of view, we need some representation as well. So I wouldn't necessarily call it a black brand. Like it ain't like one of those, power to the people type brands or something like that.
Oh yeah.
But it's still representing, minorities while, it's going to be black focused because I'm black. So that's what it is. But
stand up for your rights. Move on up.
Yeah,
there it is. I ain't mad at you right now. Well, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Because let me tell you something. Not only have you inspired me,
me too.
Because I remember I told you, especially when I was first starting. Because you remember I was like in the behind the scenes, like I was like, I'm thinking about a stage for sure. As a person that definitely inspired me to start, what would you say to someone who is looking to pursue a similar path? And then like what advice would you give them to prosper? Because it's one thing to just tell somebody to do this, but what's the advice that you would really give to prosper in it?
I'd probably say be consistent. Because, I talk to people all the time. People hit me up and be like, bro, how'd you do this? How'd you start? What'd you do? I just be like, stay consistent because that's the main thing. Like, I started with hats and I only had like 4 designs, but I done come a long way since then. And, it's all tied into it's all tied together, I'd say. You got to have the IG right. You got to have the web page. You got to have the pictures, you got to have the designs, but you just got to take one step at a time, man. Like before I even drop the website, people think, yo, you got to have a LLC, you got to do this, no, you don't. You got to have some fire product. You market it as cheaply as possible and you stay consistent with it, because that's the main thing I say that separates me from some other people that started around the time that I started or whatever the case may be, is just staying consistent. You can't, if you got a gap in IG post of like a couple months, people gonna think you don't do that shit no more. So you got to make sure that you stay down their throat. Don't worry about what nobody say. If you flooding their ass on their timeline, unfollow. So what?
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep going, because otherwise,
Hold up, pause. Bring it back. Mic check.
Important thing I say to anybody is make sure you have a fire product, something that you rock personally or that you believe in, even if it ain't clothing, and just stay consistent, with putting it out there. So,
hey,
that's good.
That's what
good,
it is.
Great advice. No matter what, and keeping with it. Is there any 5-year goals, 10-year goals that you got for yourself?
No.
He kept it a buck. No.
buck. That's what I'm talking about. We around the campfire.
Going with the flow.
But
That's me, bro. That's me in a nutshell. I mean, bro, real talk. I'm a day at a time type of guy, man. I take one thing, move it to the next, bro. I don't even know if I would have. At first, I was just thinking I was gonna do bandanas, scullies, beanies, and hats. That was it. And then it just kind of slowly progressed, bro. So I worry about the next 5 years when it get here. Hopefully, I'll be doing bigger and better things and having a full run of everything by that time, though.
True shit.
All right.
I'm definitely taking that advice.
Well, let me tell y'all something to the people who's listening right now. This is my man Rico, my cousin himself,
Rico,
owner of TriBackwoods brand, giving y'all gold.
Gold, not diamond.
Gold. Listen, you got to work for a diamond. Gold is natural.
But he put in the work.
You got to work for a diamond, but gold is natural. That's what I'm talking about right now.
You right.
Gold is natural.
Right.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
But listen, but we're going to do a little something. We're going to move into a little segment. I hope you're ready for this, my brother. But we invite you into this. This is from the people to us, where we ask around, because apparently they just love talking to me and Hayes, Grizzly. They literally just ask us the most randomest questions. So we're taking this to the show and we're inviting you on. We're taking your segments, your questions, what you want us to talk about, and we're gonna invite you into this. So you know what? I'm literally gonna pull from the list right now because they literally just be sending us anything. So I hope you're ready for this.
All right.
I'm never ready for this. All right.
Bring it on.
First, this one fucked me up because homegirl sent me this right here.
All right.
Literally Kanye with a question mark.
Kanye.
What do you feel? Let's start with you since you're our host. Since you're our guest today. Your special guest. It was literally the question was Kanye question mark. That's it.
Well, I mean, I rock with Kanye. Outside of the MAGA hats and that bullshit,
Yeah. Big that like that. That's what I said.
I did just cop some. I just copped some Yeezys like a couple months ago, so I can't even be like, from a creative side. I just got to separate the man from the art. You know what I'm saying? So,
and see, that's the point that I'm on, bro. Because straight up, let me tell you something. Because my daddy in Germany, that's when he dropped College Dropout, and then the next one after that, Late Registration.
Mm-hmm.
He bought me Late Registration on my birthday.
Oh yeah,
that was my birthday present. Was Late Registration.
That's a good.
Because he knew what the hell I wanted.
Yeah,
that nigga literally bought me the Kanye CD, and I was like, "Here you go."
That's a good.
Didn't even ask for it.
Lit,
so let me tell you something. This is how I feel about Kanye. I feel like not even Quran. Excuse my language. Jerry Newton put out. He put on Instagram the other day. He compared all of Kanye albums to certain cakes. Mm-hmm. And my favorite album, which was My Dark Twisted Fantasy, was Red Velvet Cake.
That's a good ass cake, man. That's a good ass cake.
Was the Red Velvet Cake, and that's how I feel. I feel like Kanye makes Red Velvet cakes.
That's good, bro. That's my favorite type of cake.
But outside of it,
mine too.
He burns his pound cake, which is supposed to be the go-to. You can't fuck it up.
Yeah,
I feel like his views.
You said he burns his pound cake.
You can't burn pound cake, but that's what he seems to be doing right now.
He burns his pound cake.
You see what this man told us? There's gonna be some censor beats right now because I'm passionate. You saw what this nigga said the other day?
What?
That nigga said if them niggas is throwing ropes are the spread rope to catch motherfuckers, like the net. There it is, the net
in the water.
No, it says if they're throwing slave nets, then why don't we just not all stand in the same spot? And I was like, you know what, that's some asshole shit to say, but first and foremost, I can't stand next to you while you said that.
If they throwing slave nets, why don't we all stand in the same
spot? Why are we standing in the same spot? That's what the hell Kanye said. That shit
like, why don't you move the fuck out the way?
That's what he said. Move out the way. And I'm like, first and foremost,
that's logical.
It's logical. I understand it, but at the same time,
like, move.
I'm not standing next to you while you saying that. Like, I'm walking. I'm acting like I go to the bathroom. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, I gotta go.
What'd you say that, Chuck? And I'm moving on.
Right.
Moving on.
So
all right,
Kanye,
so how we feel about Kanye? Deliberation across the board.
You gotta separate the man from the
art, man. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm still giving him a thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Well, Kanye is the type of, they said, well, the thin line, Kanye is out that bitch crumping on the thin line.
Yeah,
he said crumping.
He ain't gonna step across it, but he's on the line.
He on it.
All right, let me see here. Let's look through this question.
Let's do like 2 more.
Because look at 2 more right here. I know you're looking at the same. I feel like you're looking at the same one that I'm looking at. Do you eat pork?
Yeah, I did. I did look at that one. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go first. Hell yeah, I eat that shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
I grew up eating it. For some reason, I slowed down on it, but I can't stop because that shit is tasty as fuck. It's already in my genes.
I feel like if somebody throw a hot link in front of me, and it's busting open, I'm not about to sit here and like not eat the hot link.
Hold on,
right?
What is a hot link?
All right, let me tell you something about a hot link. You better watch your goddamn mouth. Somebody come up to me, tell me to put down my hot link. I'll be like, brother.
Is that a hot sausage?
I'm trying to tell you.
He said hot sausage.
Matter of fact, where's your stand on it? Do you eat pork?
Hold on, but I'm trying to figure out what a hot link is.
It's the red sausage.
Oh, okay. So that's what we call a hot.
I got the barbecue.
The red sausage. You know how to be at the barbecue and then you eat for breakfast.
Oh no.
Like Roger Wood sausage.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking you're talking about the joints that's in the jar, like the
the gas station hot link.
Yeah.
The Tawana mamas.
I call them shit pickle sausage. That's how.
Yeah, we call them hot sausage. Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, the hot sausage, not the hot sausage, but the hot link.
Hot link. Okay. No, I don't fuck with pork, bro. Hopefully, I didn't mean to curse since we got it.
You good.
Okay.
Look, we got Sensor Beats, bro. It's good to go.
Perfect.
Let it flow.
Even better. But the last time I ate pork, I was in Cuba, man, and I was like, when in Cuba, act like a Cuban. And they bought a whole pig out, roasted on the like some shit you see in the movies, bro. It's like on a whole grill.
Oh, y'all was feeling yourself.
Yeah,
was it good though?
Snout on. It was good. It was good
going
down.
Something. That big ass pig, it had an apple in the mouth.
Yep. Something like that.
Oh my God, the Even Stevens pig.
It was a wrap, so no more pork for me.
He said no more.
No more.
All right, let's see.
I'm gonna keep it clean. I went at least 3.5 years I ate with no pork. I feel the difference. But if a pork comes back, hold on, I don't even look. You just asking because I don't even know what you about it. But with me with pork, yeah.
No, I'm all in.
Yeah.
So we all three of us got different opinions. I'm all in. Q is on the edge, and you like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm out.
All right, so listen, what's this next one? Because you looked at it, you just started laughing. You got way too happy with this one. What's this?
Being a member of, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Hey, you know. All right, is any D9 better than the other?
Sigma's the best.
You already know. I had to ask, just because I saw.
That's some ultra Greek shit, though. We always gotta rep our own stuff.
Big fact.
I'm trying to. But who asked me this was the SG Row. I ain't gonna put their name out, but it was the SG Row who asked me this. Shout out to the lady.
Shout out to the Rose.
The lady.
Well,
Rose,
SG Rose. I know y'all hate
Sigma
car
Gamma
Rose. Sigma Gamma Rose.
Sigma
We got y'all.
The pretty poodles.
But Sigmas are the best in the land.
Okay, off the top, Sigmas are best in the land.
You know it.
But royalty.
But what? All right, I feel like I had to attack this question at an angle.
Did you put them in order?
In order.
Like, did you do a little chart?
As far as what?
Like top the worst.
Sigma.
Hey, I gotta jump in because wifey is an AKA, so I gotta go Sigmas.
Like, and see, that's the thing.
Right, Sigmas and AKA tied,
And see, this is the thing right here.
Shout out to the AKAs.
I love the Ks. I love the Rose. I love the Deltas to the Sigmas between the Delta and the Theta. But here's the thing right here. I feel like as a unity, the D9, when you have to take it like this. If you're talking about D9, then none of us are better than the other.
Nah.
But at the same time, like they say, it takes a tribe to raise. Like it's a tribe. Like everybody got a tribe.
I see what you did there.
It's your tribe, but Matter of fact, you
I
can
see
try
how-
that.
I see what you did
I
there.
see how you spit
I
it in
see
my
what you
brother.
did there.
I feel like none of us are better than the other because at the end of the day, we're all about service and community service.
Facts.
Big fact.
But at the same time, I definitely made a better decision than you.
Right. Right. You definitely made a better decision going blue and
Ultimately,
white.
that's what
I
it
made
boils
a
down
way
to.
better decision than you.
Ultimately, that's what it boils down to. But nah, you know, that's the super Greek political answer. But I fuck with everybody. I got
Right,
alpha
you fuck with
homies.
everybody.
I fuck with everybody.
I know homies. So if
Even the organizations outside of D9.
oh yeah, damn right, bro, damn right.
You remember at Freedom School, we met the Hispanic
The cousins?
the Hispanic cousin?
Oh, the Hispanic.
The cussies?
side,
Yeah.
The cussies?
We met one of them.
Okay.
Wait, what you say? What was the name you just said?
The
Cussies.
Oh, Cussy.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Forgive me for not. It's y'all purple. But
Yeah, I remember it was purple, but
Are you talking or the betas? Which one you talking about? One of the two.
Because the Hispanic, the Latinas, they're the cousins of Zetas.
Exactly.
And then we got the cousin of Sigmas.
yeah.
First of all, the cousin is Zetas.
Exactly. Hopefully,
Look,
we about to get
y'all
caught
my
up.
sister.
Yeah.
Y'all my sister, but let me tell you something. I don't know what it is about that little triangle that they put up. It might be just the angle of it. They know what they're doing. I don't know. What that is.
You want to keep my mouth shut on that one?
Smart move. Both y'all
Smart
taking
move.
it. I'm over here with my
I'm
black
gonna
book.
just be over here eating.
I'm on my black book, page 19.
Page 19. Going off.
All right, let me start. Matter of fact,
Well, matter
of fact, one of the questions. Matter of fact, we gonna
go ahead.
we gonna fuse these questions because this was brother Aaron right here in our chapter.
Oh,
He said-
yeah.
And Aaron, here's the crazy part because Aaron is white.
He's
But
white.
the question that Aaron asked us was, how do we feel about white people being in D9
fraternities
and sororities?
Y'all want me to go first?
Go ahead, because I feel like you want to go first. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm just asking. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Long as
Right.
the brand is about diversity. The brand is about inclusion, bro. And you know, I'll be super hypocritical if I was like, nah, we can't have no white people in
DJ Swift on the
Blaze so Nina 9 Black Few, we in here.
the meaty mob.
Just trying to tell my story now. Service Center Rush. True story part 4.
Select few millionaires.
I'm just trying to tell my story. It ain't the same as everybody's. I was kinda hoping that someone out there listening could lead me to a place where I don't have to face fears. I don't have to stay here if I don't really wanna. I don't wanna make the wrong choice and end up on the corner. They don't know the name. Jesus Christ and I come from performing. I was out here roaming around, trying my best to hold it down. I'm just trying to tell my story from a chapter never found. Listen, people think I'm spoiled cause my mama put in where my pussy that was never there. You never understand the hurt. We was always moving round, that could only make it worse. I'm so used to losing everything I built up from the earth. I'm so ready for some change, now I feel like I'm a burst. They always thought that I was strength, so I tried to make it work. I just stayed up in my lane, try to make it to the first. Cause them bills I gotta pay, zero faith up in the church. I've been hustling for days, and although it has its perks, I still know it's just a phase and I can end up in the dirt. So it's best to change the way I've been out here doing work. Maybe hopping on that stage was my only intended purpose. Hey, listen to the story, you gon' swear you read a book. Don't judge me by the cover, you can't know me by the look. Yeah, I had to open up before they fully understood. Had to read between the lines for you to tell if I was good, huh? Trying to tell my story, it ain't the same as everybody's. I was kinda hoping that someone out there listening could lead me to a place where I don't have to face fears. I don't have to stay here if I don't really wanna. I don't wanna make the wrong choice and end up on the corner. They don't know the name. Jesus Christ and I come from performing. I was out here roaming around, trying my best to hold it down. I'm just trying to tell my story from a chapter never found. Listen, people see me now and think I never had it hard. I ain't even talking about the times I slept in the garage. Every day I pull a muscle, all this reaching for the stars. I ain't pleased with foreign cars, no, I need 100 large. All I wanted was them bands, I ain't worried about a bra. When they gon' give me a chance, start to think I wasn't hard. All I needed was a glance, instead I got a couple stars. Now I don't really fuck with y'all, just one stunt, just one bar. Used to give my number out, you can guess how many calls. Not a goddamn soul cold summer, winter, spring, fall. So volcanic to the panic, everything just seems small. And I ain't never had to lie, true story seems boring. Listen to the story, you gon' swear you read a book. Don't judge me by the cover, you can't know me by the look. Yeah, I had to open up before they fully understood. Had to read between the lines for you to tell if I was good, Trying to tell my story, it ain't the same as everybody's. I was kinda hoping that someone out there listening could lead me to a place where I don't have to face fears. I don't have to stay here if I don't really wanna. I don't wanna make the wrong choice and end up on the corner. They don't know the name. Need a nine, did not come from performing. I was out here roaming around, try my best to hold it down. I'm just trying to tell my story from a chapter never found.
But at first ain't no one listen. Mom told me that I was gifted, made the rise up, but these haters and fakers in competition never match that nigga Nina's. I mean it, that boy is driven. 3.5 is GPA, but dropped out just to make a lift. Torn ACL in my left knee. I know college ball ain't the route. Bought the books out for the bricks, made 2 calls. It's time to re-up. They mistook me for a bitch and mistaken targets get bust. My aim is like the bug your shoulder, so niggas can't even duck. Water whipping with these chickens. My kitchen game is insane. Gabby Douglas when I flippin' 2 foes turn to 48. I don't glorify the hustle, I glorify what it took. See, my life's a motion picture and movies ain't like the book.
Listen to the story, you gon' swear you read a book. Don't judge me by the cover, you can't know me by the look. Yeah, I had to open up before they fully understood. Had to read between the lines for you to tell if I was good. I'm just trying to tell my story, it ain't the same as everybody's. I was kinda hoping that someone out there listening could lead me to a place where I don't have to face fears. I don't have to stay here if I don't really wanna. I don't wanna make the wrong choice and end up on the corner. They don't know the name. Jesus Christ, and I come from performing. I was out here roaming around, try my best to hold it down. I'm just trying to tell my story from a chapter never found. Listen.
So, with us just speaking about how we feel about D9, our brother in our chapter, he asked us, how do we feel about white people being members of D9 black predominant sororities and fraternities?
You already know how I feel. We got our ace is white. He Italian technically.
He's number 2 now. He's number 2.
But he's still our ace. So he's Italian.
And Italians originally are black, so that we can trace his back. And I ain't gonna say Jacob is black, because Jacob is very much a white boy.
Jacob is a white boy.
Yeah.
Jacob is also Italian.
Yeah, there was a point in time where white people in America wasn't fucking with Italians or Irish or anybody.
You know
like
what I mean?
that.
They had their little moments, depending on what like secular part of Europe you're
from.
They
They white now, but they wasn't white then.
I'm trying to tell you. Like, we can go back then, but listen.
So I'm with it. Like, I don't care. Whatever race you is, you can join. Long as you stand for the beliefs and principles.
I feel like as long as you can represent black people in the community service that D9 is behind, because not only is it community service for everybody, but it's predominantly for black communities.
Yeah, you gotta remember it's different for every organization. So long as you stand for that organization that you're joining.
As long as you stand for that organization, what they believe in, and then you have some sort of sympathy, because there's no way it can be empathy towards the black community, then go ahead, be white.
Yeah, empathy. You can't put yourself in our situation.
Yeah, nah, I agree with that, man.
I'm gonna be as white as you can be. So I know some white AKAs, and I know some white AKAs, so I know I got
I ain't gonna lie, I've never.
LB,
oh no,
my profile is white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the person that asked the question, Aaron, like he our profile.
He's white,
and we fuck with him. Heavy.
Because let me tell you something about Aaron. I almost took Aaron's jacket because let me tell you something. Aaron in Chicago, who are both LB. Aaron challenged me to a game of Madden. Because I didn't even tell you about this. I should have did him dirty. Matter of fact, let me ask you this. Do y'all do frat gang down there in y'all chapter?
Frat gangs?
Frat gang. Like all negative connotations.
Well, I mean, it's all fun though. It's all fun.
It's all fun, but there is nothing good from it.
I don't know. You probably got to ask one of these boys.
Like wine against wine, basically.
No, matter of fact, no, not that. Frat gang in our chapter. Frat gang stands for if you have Nelia that we really like, we're taking it and we're not getting it back.
Oh yeah,
that happened.
So this was a frat gang moment where Aaron, I'm gonna put you on blast. You was stupid.
Yeah, his jacket was fire too
because he got the black and blue. He got the black and blue jacket. The windbreaker. And he said, if you beat me in a game of Madden, I'll give you my jacket. And when I say I spanked that ass,
I was there too.
I don't know if I skunked them twice, But I definitely said
Aaron
that.
was like, no, you're not.
I don't
you
know if
can't
I
take my
skunked him
jacket,
twice
man.
in one game. No, this was
Who
next.
does you?
Aaron was about to be a man of his word. Those were no, that's Keenan's girls right there. You can't get them right.
Oh yeah, I ain't want to tell. Sorry to that kid. Sorry.
But let me tell you something. But when I skunked him, I believe I whooped his ass. I don't say I skunked him twice in one game, but I definitely earned that jacket. Aaron was about to give it to me. I had to give him back because that's what he was moving. He was moving back to Chicago.
Oh, that was right before he was leaving, so he would never seen that.
That's when he was going back home to Chicago. I was like, bro, here, go ahead, take this back, bro. I ain't gonna do you dirty, bro. But I just want you to know that's my jacket.
I don't think I ever did that to nobody.
Do y'all be?
Yeah, that happens for sure, bro. That happens for sure. I done got a few times. I done got some people. That's just how it goes.
Nah, I remember I messed around. I told Cortez if he gets a triple double.
Shout out to our live five.
I told Cortez if he gets a triple double in the next game, I'll give him my scarf. And
he did it, didn't he?
Oh, that nigga snapped.
Oh yeah, that is why he got those scarves now. I forgot about that shit.
It was disrespectful. I'm talking about his defense for one. It was raw.
Yeah.
Like everybody that Cortez was looking at was locked down. I'm talking, he got his triple double.
Shout out to Cortez, man.
I was mad. I was big mad, but I gave him the
and shout out to CK. You know, doing your thing up there in UNC.
Oh yeah. Oh,
that boy got the blue check. Shout out to CK.
Our little Neo right now. I would call him a little Neo. My grown Neo. You know he played for UNC now. He don't got the scholarship earned.
Word?
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
Kristen Keeling. 11. He got the blue check.
Okay.
Got to get him right.
I went on IG the other day. I was like, bro, this thing got a blue check.
Hey, verified.
Right. It's like this nigga is on it, bro. He
certified.
I'm my dog.
Man, I earned it. I earned every strike.
For real, like for real.
All right. As a matter of fact,
any more questions?
Let me ask this because we're on the spot. Let me ask you this. While we're on this topic, because we literally just talking about collegiate, somebody asked me, is college a waste of time and money?
No, not to me. Because it's a lot of experiences.
I mean, to 80% of Americans, it ain't a waste of time and money. If you a hooper that's 6'7", 240 and can jump out the gym, or if you got rap skills or whatever the hell career that could take you from high school to, millions of dollars ASAP, then you don't need it. But otherwise, you're gonna fall in that boat with us regular folks that need a bachelor's or something to make some money in this world. So, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's good for most people. It ain't for everybody, but it is for most people.
Facts. Okay. This is how I feel about it. As a person who definitely graduated from college, has my bachelor's in graphic design, I feel like I understand where the question came from, because while I was in college, I also went to YouTube University.
Shout out to YouTube University.
Yeah, me too.
YouTube University. You know what I mean?
I'm still attending right now.
I'm trying to
right? We all still attending. free scholarships and everything.
I'm trying to tell you, a free ride. Like I feel like for one, I get it. Student loans, like this paying for college, that is definitely like it's a waste of money, but it's only a waste of money if you literally have the connections, networking, and potential to do it without college.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Yeah. If you well on your way before you graduate high school, there's no point in going to college.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like if you're already set in your mind, then no.
Yeah.
Don't go to college.
Basically, if you haven't found yourself yet, go to college.
Yeah. Give you some time, man, to figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
For real. Yeah, that's what it all boils down to.
So what do you feel about it?
If you haven't found yourself yet, if you don't know your path in life or anything like that, just go to college and you'll figure it out.
What about you, Rico?
Nah, I had that same sentiment, man. Like I said, if you ain't going from high school to the league playing basketball or baseball, or you ain't got a voice that can, turn the crowd up or something like that, then your ass need to take your ass to school. That's it.
Right.
Hey, straight up.
You learn a lot about yourself too.
Yeah. Because it ain't too many. 17-year-old Rico versus 28-year-old Rico is a totally different person.
Oh, totally different. Imagine,
yeah.
Remember us back at 17, bro?
I don't know that nigga.
Hot boy shit.
That's
hot boy shit, bro.
That's a sense speak right there.
504 type stuff. You feel me?
Hey, Rico, you remember the little bonfire? Do you remember?
Oh yeah. I went.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
You heard of bonfire,
bro. We was on some wild shit back then, but then we found ourselves and got
settled.
Got
because you remember that white boy was chopping that wood, looking crazy as fuck.
Yeah, I was like, bro,
because he was mad his shorty done left him at the bonfire, and he's over chopping the
like,
wood.
go take it out on the wood, my nigga.
I was like, all right. He had that little axe. I was like, all right.
He's like, it's time to go.
I heard of you. I ain't met you though. Like, let me tell you something. Like, nah.
Hell yeah.
All right, to get back to right now.
But college,
college is it's literally what they tell you.
It's what you make.
What you make of it.
For real.
Yeah, it is.
We know a nigga that came to college just because he said it was a vacation.
I'm telling you, it's what you make of it.
Like, it is what you make of it. You can bullshit around if you want to. Your ass will be knee deep in debt and don't have
that part.
Nothing to show for it.
That part.
Let me see. That's an absolute.
I ain't even start paying my. Let me quiet down.
We're gonna put a long scissors beef on that.
You ain't start.
We're gonna put a long scissors beef on that right there. As a matter of fact, let's because I'm gonna cut the people off. I love y'all to death, but y'all literally, because this was like the questions I picked.
Yeah, handpicked.
That I
or
picked.
Handwritten, not handpicked.
Because let me tell you something, y'all asked some really weird questions. Like, this is
that's how
they ask questions that it's not even like in regular conversation. But let's do this. Let's do this last one. We're gonna do who's the best, Kendrick, Cole, or Drake?
Kendrick, Cole, or Drake?
They asked
who's the best between Kendrick, Cole, and Drake?
Like, you know, they're like the defining top three. They are the legends of the generation. That's what the quote unquote.
Full time.
Who they asked me who's the best, Kendrick, Cole, or Drake?
Full time.
Drizzy, man. Drizzy is the GOAT.
Drizzy.
You gonna give it to Drake?
Yeah, man. I'm going Drake. Nothing against the other two, because that Dreamville was rocking, and that's in rotation heavy right now.
Okay.
And Cole used to make more music than me personally. He tried to sing too much, but he done recruited man, a boy snapping.
I feel that answer.
And,
that's a real ass. I've never heard nobody go this.
Let's think about this though. Drake, even though Drake and Cole came out around the same time, Cole was underground with it, but Drake was always that nigga though.
Drake was always that nigga since he dropped his first track. To be honest,
I give it to him. But if I had to pick, well, hold on, who do you pick first? So my pick is definitely gonna be left. Y'all ain't gonna see this one coming.
Nigga, we are. Well, then obviously you gonna pick Kendrick because that's the only nigga name that ain't been known.
I love Kendrick and all. Let me tell you something. I love Kendrick. Tammy song's my shit. But
Keisha, Tammy, bring your ass over. Come on, campfire.
Don't put them on.
Who you about to say? Tekashi 6ix9ine? You going all the way out?
Nah, I ain't gonna go
Tekashi.
Tekashi, let me tell you something.
Hey, Tekashi. Hold up now. Tekashi got the club hype now.
Let me tell you something.
Let's not flex.
You used to have Let me tell you something. No. I used to be an educator, and I used to ban that shit from my classroom. Absolutely not. And look where he's at now.
Absolutely not.
Look where he's at now. Absolutely not. No.
Bro, to this, I still say right now when he dropping album of the year. Even though he's not part of the question that was asked, when he gets out, he's going to drop album of the year.
Let me tell y'all something. You know what's crazy about Tekashi? Look, I might be crazy, but y'all, let me tell you something. Tell me that Tekashi ain't going to spend this somehow.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. He's dropping album of the year. It may not be in our terms, but in the worldly terms, when he dropped that shit's going to blow up like a motherfucker.
How you feel?
We'll have to wait and see, man. I'm no fan. I was just bullshitting around.
He was like, I ain't no fan of Tekashi. Rainbow hair, though.
I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that music.
We don't got into Tekashi.
He's too smooth for that.
Let me tell you something.
That's a real ass answer right now.
That smooth for all that. If one of y'all ever asked me Tekashi, thumbs down, I'm gonna stop talking to you at that point.
Double thumbs down.
Man, listen.
Triple.
Tekashi has some bangers, bro.
Oh my lord.
I would be devil's advocate right here. Tekashi has some bangers, bro. Fuck that. You put that shit in the speakers, that shit knocked. That shit had the club rocking.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
it don't get no spin in my radio.
I got you. I mean, I don't listen to him that much now, but when he before all this other shit that started happening, that
like
nigga
when
had
he was
bangers.
first popping.
Yeah, that nigga had bang. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about right now.
I'm gonna come clean. When Tekashi put out that Fifi joint, I said that is a
bro. What? That shit was fire.
That was it. Everything else was whack. I said,
niggas didn't even know what he was saying in that shit. And I was like, yo, this
dope
is
ass track. But everything else, that nigga's like, no, look, that's just me gonna have to be too real for the world. That's for the universe right there.
Bro,
I'm not gonna lie to myself.
Shit.
I said everything else he's doing is whack, garbage, trash. I don't like him.
Or was it because of Nicki?
It was Nicki.
It was Nicki?
I like Nicki.
I like Nicki too.
I love Nicki.
Nicki was out in high school.
She been on.
We grew up with Nicki. That's Auntie Nicki.
Yeah.
She told you in her new song, Bitch is King Kong.
Bitch is King Kong.
Been on. Look, listen. You know what?
All right, look, hold up. Let's get back to the topic. It was Kendrick, Cole, and Drake.
My answer is Nipsey Hussle.
Nip?
Rest in peace. Okay. My answer is Nipsey Hussle.
Okay.
Bro, to me, I don't think neither one of us can dispute that.
That's why I said that's my answer.
That's Nip.
Look, that's a disrespect. That's like Tupac and Biggie. But I would say if I had to pick out the three,
that shit made me sad.
If I love
pour a shot.
Let me go ahead and pour you a shot real quick.
I don't know.
Y'all boys getting litty over there?
Shout out to Don Q, a sponsor us. You feel me? Some bread. We've been drinking this shit since fall 2016. Fall 16.
Yeah, you might be drinking.
Y'all fancy.
Aquafina over there, but let me go ahead and get a little. Hold up. My answer is Kendrick.
Okay, I can respect that. I'm no Kendrick fan.
For real?
I like So let me restate that. I like Kendrick's music. I'm not a Kendrick like diehard fan.
All right, I got you. I see.
You know what I'm saying? I like the music that he put out. I'm just not a fan of really Kendrick's voice more so than anything. But I like his conceptual skills to put in.
You're gonna have to redo that. Mic check. Go ahead.
So I'm not a Kendrick diehard fan, but I like Kendrick's music. I don't necessarily care for Kendrick's rap voice when he goes high and in and out and all that. But overall, I mean, I like the concepts behind the music, you know, the strategy he puts in place, and you know his uplifting message in the music. But maybe if he delivered it a little differently, I'd probably be more of a fan. But outside of that, I rock with Kendrick, so I ain't mad at that.
Nation. Free Nation be the set, nigga. Yeah. Free Nation be the set, nigga. I got some LA foes over LA hoes. I got some NY sisters, cause my bitch is official. Anchor your issues, jump ship and they miss you. If you searching for paradise, then I can assist you. It's all a process. Even the cavalry seeing progress. She been counting her calories in confinement, but don't let none of my salary touch the ground, bitch. You so astounding, yeah, had to announce it, yeah. Even the cavalry seeing progress. She been counting her calories in confinement, but don't let none of my salary hit the ground, bitch. You so astounding. Yeah. As we float above a town that never loved me, say my prayers for the nigga that's above me. I see evil in their eyes when they touch me, when they hug me, hoping no balls, so I'm lining up like rugby. They ask me how I'm holding up, well shit's been getting ugly, like straight jeans on Luxby. You out of time, I speak about the past and it be you in every line. Lost all of my patience, I see you in every line. I've been searching for the truth, but it's hitting deep inside, somewhere near your spine, but I got your back. Caught 'em slipping up north, yeah, I got your sack. Free Nation be my set, nigga, don't react. With a head full of steam and get your wig pushed back. Had to play my trump card and skate with the dub. So sickening, no slippers on the polar bear rug. Yo vision, all friction, can't compete with the cub. Prolific, please chisel my statue with love. And detail a fuck you while I'm gripping my nuts. I got some LA foes over LA hoes. I got some NY sisters, cause my bitch is official. Anger your issues, jump ship and they miss you. If you searching for paradise, then I can assist you. It's all a process. Even the cavalry seeing progress. She been counting her calories in confinement. But don't let none of my salary touch the ground, bitch. You so astounding, yeah, had to announce it, yeah. Even the cavalry seeing progress. She been counting her calories in confinement. But don't let none of my salary hit the ground, bitch. You so astounding. She told me fame will never kill my insecurity. And a chain won't change the fate of your community. Why I love 24 carats and fat asses. And I swear it's been that way since puberty. I chop it up with my gang, we talk unity. I mean, it's all in the slang, we speak fluently. A couple Johns riding the wave to their eulogy. Merch City till I decay, I'm from the 803. Cabinet dreams that I'm living, so I'm tipping. And I'm the first to point forward like Scottie Pippen. And if you speak of a king, then I have arisen. I chose the red pill just to beat the system. Yeah, I know what they searching for and I got it. We mob deeper than Prodigy and I'm a prophet. We flip words like the Bando Birds and you can't stop it. Me and my bitch make an intro like Team Rocket. I peep that you bad, I peep in your bag and some knowledge. Lifetime full of street smarts and 4 years of college, baby. I got some LA foes over LA hoes. I got some NY sisters cause my bitch is official. Anchor your issues, jump ship and they miss you. If you searching for paradise, then I can assist you. It's all a process. Even the cavalry seeing progress. She been counting her calories in confinement. But don't let none of my salary touch the ground, bitch. You so astounding, yeah, had to announce it, yeah. Even the cavalry seeing progress. She been counting her calories in confinement. But don't let none of my salary hit the ground, bitch. You so astounding.
Going in on the question. All right, the question was, we got to edit back. Talking about Kendrick, Drake, and Cole. My answer was Kendrick.
Fuck, why that shit always cut off when we get into the nitty gritty? It always cuts off.
That 20-minute mark, man. You got to send some feedback to that anchor
right
headquarters. Be
I'm
like,
yo.
We send the feedback. Fuck all that. We send that shit.
Trying
to take off this time limit.
Oh my gosh. What? Damn, like I can't remember what we were saying now. Fuck.
I picked Drake. Q was rocking with Nipsey /
Nip / Kendrick all day.
What was you saying about Nip though?
Off of one album?
I said no, because we grew up with, like, we went to spring break when Nip came out sometime in that Cutlass. We was on the spring break. You remember that?
Yeah.
Because Ray passed me the lighter while we was on the highway.
Ray?
From car to car.
Oh, shit. I forgot about grad week, bro.
It was Ray, yeah.
All right, yeah, I remember that.
Because he passed me the car on the way to the beat, and he handed me a lighter, and we was going window to window, and everybody was mad.
We smoked a pound in an hour.
So Nip at this point is Tupac, Biggie status. It's not fair.
I mean, yeah. Tupac Biggie status.
It's not fair. It's like you can't.
And really, you say Tupac Biggie status because all three of them passed away before their time.
And then I say it on the point to what they were coming up on.
That's true.
Right when they passed,
Nip was a poet too, bro. Have you seen All American? Rico, do you watch All American, Rico?
Nah, what's that?
It's a football show.
I watched episode
that's in Cali. In the first episode of the new season, they paid tribute to Nip. That was so fucking beautiful, bro. That shit made me shed a tear.
Yeah, I gotta check it out. Then I rock with Nip, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really get on him prior to Victory Lap outside of the little features he had, but I had been rocking with bruh like on his speaking every time he'd be on the Breakfast Club and have interviews. I was probably more of a fan of what he was saying in the interviews than the music prior to Victory Lap. And then towards, probably top of the year, I started listening to Victory Lap because I was like, he just another LA nigga talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
YG and all these boys talk about.
That's fair though.
Then I got into it. I was like, bro, can't be coming on the radio and on the podcast talking all this uplifting stuff and then putting out
bullshit. Yeah.
So putting out BS. So I was like, let me go ahead and check Brown. And then I got on that. I forget the name of the song, but he got one with Marsha Ambrosius, and then he got that Make a Million While You Young with The Dream. I was like, that's some real like young hustler entrepreneurial vibe that I can rock with, bro. So
that shit was like, I feel that because I ain't gonna sit here and act like I was a Nipsey fan my entire life.
Yeah,
my first song was Summertime in That Cutlass, like Q said earlier, which was like that shit came out a long time ago. But Victory Lap, nigga, I had that shit on repeat every day.
Yeah.
My favorite song was what is it? Blue Laces?
Oh yeah, but that Blue Laces go hard, bro. Yeah, those probably like my two favorite. Blue Laces, what is it? Blue Laces 2, and then Make a Million While You're Young. Those probably my two favorite.
Big facts. Hey Q, what's your favorite Nip track off of Victory Lap is?
Victory Lap, 100 the Show.
100 the Show?
Wait. Hold on now.
Yeah, but I say go to your app and look up the track names now. We've been drinking a little bit, so I understand. I ain't gonna fault you.
Hold on real quick. Let me tell you something about Nipsey.
Boy, you still use Apple Music?
I really don't.
Get on that title, my nigga. Like
they got videos.
Black music, my nigga. Title got music. Right. Title got videos too.
You right, bro.
See, yeah, like I'm rocking with Title. I deleted Apple Music off my phone. That's probably why they fucking with me like that, bro.
Hey, bro, we
Victory Lap? No, Blue Laces too.
Blue Laces too?
No. I lied. My favorite.
Double up.
No, Keys to the
I
City.
changed mine to Double Up.
Double Up hard. So that ain't my favorite though.
My favorite is Keys to the City.
Keys to the City?
Yeah.
I got the key to the city.
I'm telling you.
Go to Sadiddy.
Talk to your bitch in Swahili.
I'm telling you.
Oh my god!
You know, I'm a little biased, but the first one, Rolling Up Some Good. That's that part. I was hooked. I was like, bro, because that's
R.I.P. Nip, bro. Like, god damn.
Do you know? Hey, you know, on some conscious shit. Do you know that they had a blood trace with Nipsey? Nipsey got blood traces with Jesus.
With Jesus?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Where you see that? Where you see that at?
You know how you know the whole story behind it. Like they say that Ethiopians, that's the real Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah,
he has blood traces back to that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he is Ethiopian. Like that's
yeah. He has blood traces back to the Ethiopian Jesus.
Damn.
Documented.
And he got
documented.
He got killed / crucified before his time.
In his 30s.
How
33.
old?
33.
How old was Jesus?
33.
Bro, what the fuck?
Now y'all about to get
you fucking me up right now, bro. Because you fucking me up right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Rest in peace to that. But you remember the day that Nipsey passed, bro? Me, you, and Elaine was in the car, and I was saying like, bro, Nipsey selling his hats for $100,000 for a hat. You remember I was in the back seat, like I was like, bro, why don't I do that?
Yeah, because niggas will buy that shit regardless, long as it's quality, and long as you about what you're speaking about, long as you about positivity, all that kind of shit, niggas will buy that shit no matter what the price tag is. Look at Kanye. Kanye was selling shirts with holes in it, bro.
Nipsey died that same day. I promise you. That's how that shit happened. But anyway, Nipsey's better.
R.I.P. Nip.
If I had to pick,
you say you what? Kendrick?
If out of the top 3, Kendrick is better.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be that nigga that pick Cole. Like, so everybody have their own person. Like, I'll pick Cole.
And I'm rocking with Drizzy, so we can agree to disagree on this one.
Right? All 3 of us got a different pick.
It was
Carolina.
It was way too good. I'm like, Kendrick. I'm like, bro, do you know bro?
You know why I don't pick Kendrick though? Because I feel like Ab-Soul is better than Kendrick, but that's a whole nother topic.
You're right.
Ab-Soul is better than Kendrick.
Cause let me tell you something. Now, like you said,
Ab-Soul.
We not gonna get into that because I love soul, but like, let me tell you something.
Soul.
No.
Solo Hope. The black little bastard.
Don't.
Come on, bro.
Don't.
Come on, bro. Track number 2.
Kendrick had the
Come
best
on, bro.
J-Rock. Look, we're not gonna get into that.
J-Rock too.
Oh,
J-Rock
J-Rock album went hard.
J-Rock.
See Rico co-signed J-Rock album with Fizz Ire.
And I ain't say that. I ain't say that he didn't. But Kendrick go better than J. Cole and
I ain't gonna lie.
And
Good Kid, Mad City.
But I don't say go harder. But my preference.
No, like say go harder, bro. Because it
I'm
does
gonna put it this way. I'm gonna put it like this. If Kendrick, Drake, and Cole put an album out on the same day, the first one I'm clicking on is Kendrick's album.
But if we put it in that terms,
right? Like, let's say because
I would still pick Cole. I'll pick Cole.
I'm gonna be fair.
Because I fuck with JID. That's why.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. If it's pertaining to the question, who I feel is better, I honestly can't pick. But if Kendrick, Drake, and Cole dropped on the same day, I would listen to Kendrick's first.
That's a better way to state the question. All right, so we're gonna flip the question, put it like that. Are our answers the same way? I know that sounded weird, but
all right. So look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna screw whatever y'all just asked me.
No, not screw it, because we love the questions y'all send us. So we ain't gonna screw it, but we gonna flip it. We gonna turn it around a little bit.
I said what I said.
Rebel with a cause.
I said what I said. I love you, but I said what I said. If they were to drop on the same day, who would I listen to first? Kendrick.
Kendrick? Still?
I have to.
I disagree. But to each his own.
Yeah.
Who'd you say? Who'd you listen to on it? If they drop on the same day,
on the same, like next Friday, all three of them dropping the album
in the same hour, same second.
Who you clicking on first?
I'm going with Drake, bro. Drake make the best music overall.
Bro, Drake music is
and that's
fire.
what I agree with.
Let's let Rico, if he want to say more,
Rico,
let him say more.
Rico, we
got to work on our cut people off stuff. We got to work on our cut people off stuff.
Nah, it's all gravy. I was just saying Drake, because Drake make the best music. He gonna give you, he gonna give you your party songs. He gonna give you a little bit of singing. He gonna give you some, your girl just left you, or I just bagged the chick. He gonna give you some rapidy rap. He gonna give you everything you need and one nice little package, So that's my reasoning behind that.
Now, all right, sticking to Drake, have you heard about the him and his dad situation?
I did hear about that. But
what do you think about that?
That's subjective, bro. Like my daddy was there, my mom was there, so I can't really say. But ultimately, if you as a kid feel like your pops wasn't there, your mama wasn't there, that's how you feel, bro. It's no way to prove either one. Right. Like if your dad feel like he was there, if he was there for 15 out of the 20 years you was growing up, or if he was there for 5, depending on which side you're looking at. Oh, Drake's side, he like, oh, my dad missed the 5 years of my 20 years growing up, or the dad would be like on the other side, I was there for 15, but I wasn't there for all 20. So, it just kind of depends on which side you coming from, in my opinion.
Okay. That's kind of where I stand on that
fair.
Too. That's kind of where I stand on that too.
See.
All right, word. I feel that.
So you still stick with Cole?
Oh nah, yeah, I still say Carolina.
Carolina's finest.
Only reason I say, look, there's a reason why I like Cole and why I'm so heavily weighted. Me and Cole share the same zodiac sign. Me and Chicago got
so you gonna take it down to zodiacs?
It's in the sky. This is natural sky.
All right, before you continue. So you believe in the zodiac? So like the shit that they send every day, like for your zodiac sign, you believe when you read that shit?
No, what I believe in is the science behind it.
The
science behind it wasn't necessarily.
You a Scientologist?
He said you a Scientologist?
Scientologist.
Are you?
That has nothing to do with astrology. No, Scientology believe that motherfucker.
But you said there's a science about it. So
let me tell you. Look, because I study. I like to study a lot. I read books. Scientology is a study of a motherfucking alien dropping a nigga in a volcano. No, I don't believe in that. That's stupid.
Yeah. Now, once you say it like that, I mean,
look, if you want, you know me, bro. You know you hang with me on a daily basis, bro. You know me. You know me. No, I'm not believing in at the end of the principle science. No, astrology, if y'all don't know, was originally the study of animal behavior based off of astrology.
Animal behavior,
and this was founded in Egypt.
You're teaching me something right now, so I'm literally a student right now.
Egypt was the founding values of astrology. Egypt based it off animal behavior, based off of when the stars.
Hey, you look this up,
bro. I read.
I mean, everybody reads.
To answer your question, yes, but it's based off of how animal behavior was. Because if you know anything about ancient Egypt, they were the founders of astrology.
Yeah,
they based off of how their farms were, like, they based off of how their crops were produced. They learned about seasons based on how the stars were moving. And so they really got to a science of how the animals would act.
Yeah.
Based on how the stars were in the sky. And that's our astrology nowadays.
All right.
Because if you know anything, Africans taught Greeks.
Yeah. But basically, black people taught the world, but
there's some of
everybody don't believe that. But
Greek astrology,
but niggas taught the world.
Greek. Yes,
not to say niggas, black African American, not even African Americans. Melanin taught the world.
There you go, right there. There you go, right there. So in a sense, yes, but to bring it back to the question, my astrology, where I was born, Aquarius, just so happens to be the same zodiac sign as J. Cole. While I love J. Cole, Kendrick, who is a Gemini, same element.
Yeah.
I feel is better.
I mean, Kendrick.
Now, I literally relate to like, Cole was like a big brother. I love Cole to death. But
he's
Kendrick
like a big brother teaching you shit.
But when it comes to music, it's like, Kendrick is... That's my fan. I'm a fan of Kendrick. Like
basically, so you're saying he could turn up, like, basically with music, that nigga spitting straight bars.
Yes.
No matter what, he spitting bars.
Yes.
So there's no Kendrick song that you ain't fucking with.
Nope.
None.
Nope.
So he didn't go weak on none.
Nope.
You crazy, bro.
I was waiting on it. So he didn't go weak on none of them?
You tell me what song he would weak on.
No. I can't think of one right now, but if I actually if I actually sat down and thought about it, I'm pretty sure I could come up with at least one.
You could do that for anybody, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
And at the end of the day,
everybody got
you know what I say. At the end of the day, it's all about your perspective. I don't hate your perspective. I don't agree with. I don't mind that. It's your perspective. I don't know what the fuck you see. So I don't know what the hell you think.
So basically, Q, Kendrick, me, Hayes, Cole, Rico, Drake. That's what it's going. That's all what it boils down to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, and that, I mean, hey, I agree with that. Shoot, I ain't got a problem with that, and that's how the world should be. Just because people have different opinions don't mean you gotta have a problem with it.
And I love them all. That's the crazy. Yeah. That's the beautiful part about it. I literally love them all, and I love the fact that they're both represented as the top. All of them are represented as the top three.
Yeah,
but
they literally.
If they're represented as the top three, that means
all right. Hold on.
People.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Is Lil Wayne still considered new age?
Is he still breathing? Oh, no, look,
you know, because you know I'm gonna go with this because I'm from New Orleans, so you know where I'm going.
Lil Wayne is the best rapper alive.
Best rapper alive, Lil Weezy.
Agreed.
Agreed.
I'm
happy now.
Somebody tweeted the other day and it messed me up, but I agree somewhat. They said, do you think they asked, the first question was, is Lil Wayne still best rapper alive? And the response was, is that nigga still breathing?
Yes, bro. Like,
he's still the best rapper alive.
How you feel, Rico? Oh shit, my phone.
Wayne is the GOAT, and I'm out.